Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Radical Culture Podcast. I'm Cameron,
And I'm Ryan.
and we're your host. And today, I think we're going to address the elephant in the room. We're going to talk about Donda. Donda just came out, like one of the most highly anticipated albums of, I don't even know, like the past
Probably the last couple years.
3 years, maybe. Yeah. It's been a while. It's been probably longer than that since the Donda leak. Before Jesus is King, which was, I don't even know when that was. 20.
That was like 2019. I think it was like 2019.
Gotcha. But before we get into that, Ryan, you probably didn't expect this, but I have an announcement to make. I am starting a new podcast under the Radical Culture label. It's going to be called Look What I Found on SoundCloud. By the time I upload this episode, it'll probably be up. But Ryan, what do you think that is? Because I heard you laugh or something.
No, I didn't laugh. You're going to be like interviewing like SoundCloud rappers, right? Or like artists.
Yeah, SoundCloud artists. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure there will be rappers or whatever, but yeah, I have some people lined up. I'm going to interview them, so it's going to be like a one-on-one kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
I think it's going to be pretty cool, and it'll be like within the Radical Culture, like entertainment label is what I'm going to call it, which sounds super cheesy, but I think it'll be cool. So I'm going to try it out, see how I like it. And on top of this, we're not giving up on this podcast. Anyways, so let's get back to Donda. Did you like it? I'm just going to ask you.
Yeah, I liked it.
Okay. Are you but how much did you like it? Did you like it better than Whole Lotta Red, the Playboi Carti album?
I mean, it's two like completely different albums.
That's not true though, because Kanye produced Whole Lotta Red.
Yeah, that okay. I mean, you still can't compare the albums, but I mean, I don't know. I like them both a lot, so I can't compare.
All right. Well, then I'm worried you're going to be mad at me. Be honest with you. I liked the album. I got bored towards the end of it.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty long. Like, all the songs are like...
I thought it was...
at least 3-4 minutes, but...
Yeah. I'll go through the songs, too. I thought it was way too long, to be honest with you.
I mean, I definitely think there were some, like, filler tracks, but I mean, I wouldn't say that, like, anything just felt weird other than, like, the Pop Smoke one, where it was just, like, that one verse. That was really weird.
That song did not need to be on the album.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what that was.
But I also think that a lot of the songs weren't finished almost, which if he Instagram like pictured something about Universal screwing him over or whatever, which if that's the case, I think they kind of did.
I mean, yeah, it was a heavy feature album, so I mean, like...
Yeah, but I also felt like the only notable features were Baby Keem, Playboi Carti, and like the other Pop Smoke feature or whichever.
You mean the one with 5EO Foreign?
Oh, well, he sounded like Pop Smoke
on Off the
me,
Grid.
Yeah.
Something about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is my favorite song.
I mean, Travis Scott was good, and Roddy Ricch was good on there, and I think Chris Brown was on one of the songs too.
Oh, I did like The Weeknd. That was probably one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, and then Lil Baby was on. I mean, I think all the features were pretty good. I mean, Jay-Z was on the one.
Oh yeah. He actually wasn't that bad. No, I mean it wasn't bad. It just I don't know if underwhelming is the word. It's not a mid album. I liked it a lot, but it's definitely not like mid. I think there's a separate category for that, but it just wasn't. I don't know. Maybe it was just too hyped up. But I personally like Jesus is King more, to be honest with you.
I don't. I mean, I think this is just like this is what Jesus is King should have been. Like, it's just a much better version of Jesus is King.
I don't know. I think he maybe should have saved the songs from Jesus is King and put them on here instead of like some of these filler songs. But
it sounds different. It's a different sound than Jesus is King, I think.
Yeah, which I mean, that's how all Kanye albums are, but no, like even the intro track it wasn't even really needed. He totally did that for memes.
It was supposed to represent his mom's like last heartbeats or something like that.
Oh, I didn't know that. But now I feel like bad.
That's what I saw. So
yeah, okay, now I feel bad. Have you seen the TikTok? I think you did send me the TikTok. It was like
the bass boosted. Yeah. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna put that in the podcast so people know what we're talking about.
Donda.
Yeah, you should.
I will. No, but there's definitely like what is it? There's notable songs on here. Like pretty much every song from like Jail all the way down to Remote Control is notable.
I think I think most of them after that too are notable. Like Moon is really good. Keep My Spirit. I like Jesus Lord a lot too.
Yeah, that one's not bad. My favorite overall has to be Off the Grid, probably.
I think
Either
my
that or
favorite
Hurricane.
I think my favorite is either Off the Grid, Praise God, or Believe What I Say.
I mean, yeah, I have Praise God too on my liked. I don't know. I might have to re-listen to it. It's just it really did kind of like get boring towards the end. It could have been the mood I was in too. I don't know, but it did not grab my attention that much. Which I don't know if that's.
I mean, yeah, I some songs I think were like really long for like no reason, but like I mean, I wouldn't say that any of the songs I thought were like boring necessarily.
Well, what is it? No Child Left Behind. I surprisingly actually really liked, even though the song's like 11 minutes.
No Child Left Behind's only like 3 minutes. It's just there's not a lot of like singing in it. It's mostly like the organ thing.
Oh wait, then
are you thinking of Jesus Lord? That song is like 10 minutes.
Yes, it's that song. Is that the very last one?
Yeah, that's the part 2 version. The part 2 version is like 11 minutes. The normal one's like 8 minutes. So
Hurricane right now is his most popular song, which makes sense.
Yeah, that was like the most popular even like going into the album, like before it came out. So
I don't know. I thought No Child Left Behind was the most.
Well, that was like the teaser one, I guess. But hasn't Hurricane been leaked for like years?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. The leaked Donda, he had a song called New Body.
Yeah, I know New Body, yeah.
Yep, with Tyga and Nicki Minaj. I actually
wish he dropped that. Ty Dolla
$ign
and Nicki Minaj, I think.
That's what it was. I wish he dropped that because that would have been hype. You heard the new Baby Keem Kendrick Lamar song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kendrick went country now.
Yeah, he had weird flows on that, but I liked it.
What does he say? He says, I don't know.
He's amazing, brother. Pop off only on occasion, brother. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he's country now.
Amazing, brother. Pop off only on occasions, brother.
Oklahoma, whoever his name.
Oklahoma, yeah. I don't know what he's going for. What did I'm Dante or whatever? I was watching him, and he was saying something about how like. He's like, I know this has a deeper meaning, but it just sounds like so funny or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because like him dancing in the music video was weird. I don't know why he calls himself Oklahoma.
I don't even know what that means. I thought at first when I saw it, I thought it was Oklahoma, but I was like, no.
Well, it sounds like a mix of Obama and Oklahoma, which I know he talks about Obama a lot, but I didn't think he was he's from Los Angeles. So I don't know.
Yeah, he's from Compton.
Yeah, I don't know what the whole... I mean, that might not be at all what it's about. But Baby Keem seems to be blowing up from it.
Yeah, Baby Keem's been big the last few months. Like, he did Do-Rag Activity, and then he was on Donda, and then he had that song. So,
what was the song he did before Do-Rag Activities? I feel like there was one.
I guess Hooligan was, like, kind of popular.
Nah, it wasn't too popular, though. I get what you're saying. I do remember that song, but it definitely was not Do-Rag Activities popular.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Do-Rag Activity kind of blew him up more.
I'm actually glad because I know that they edited that song. They moved the Travis Scott verse to the front, and I'm actually glad they did that.
Yeah, it was all right, but...
So how'd your week go?
It was all right, I guess. Pretty short.
Why was it short?
We had a half day yesterday. I didn't really go to school that much on Tuesday except for 4th.
Yup, because of Hurricane Ida.
I didn't even hit here, really, just rained.
I know, we actually missed a lot of it. Most of it hit like DC.
New York and New Jersey is like bad right now.
Yeah, I actually have a friend in New Jersey, and he was like, I was texting him because I had a bunch of stuff to tell him, and he was like, honestly, dude, I'm not responding because I'm driving and it's so bad here.
Yeah, they're driving like rivers. The roads are.
Yeah, I feel like people in New Jersey don't, even though they live on the coast, they don't understand water.
Yeah, I know, because they never get like hurricanes or like tornadoes there or anything. So
yeah, I know. Yeah, New Jersey is like a weird
Nothing
place.
ever happens in New Jersey.
New Jersey, and if it wasn't for Baltimore, like the majority of Maryland.
Yeah, basically.
But I'm sure people say that about Virginia. They're like, nothing happens in Virginia.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
We were on a tornado warning though forever.
Yeah, for like the whole night.
But we just came back from New Orleans just in time, I suppose, because Ida smacked. But I don't. I haven't done a lot of research on like casualties or anything like that. I should probably do that because luckily it didn't hit as bad as it could have, like
Yeah,
Katrina
it
or
missed.
whichever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think it's ironic how Kanye drops an album same time years later after Katrina hits. And this time last year, he said that thing on SNL about George Bush not caring about black people.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And George Bush caused the hurricane.
George Bush told Universal to drop the album.
Yeah. Drake did.
Yeah.
So he could drop his album.
Yeah. I forgot Drake has, what is it, Certified Lover Boy?
Yeah, that comes out tonight.
Does it really? That's a lie.
Yeah.
No, you're capping.
No, you haven't seen like all the he been posting like he announced all the features by like putting it like he announced Travis Scott, like he put like in Houston he put up a billboard that said like the hometown heroes on Certified Lover Boy, and then he put up a thing is like
oh, I did see that
the best rapper alive who signed me in 2009 is on the album, like it was Lil Wayne, and then he says in like Miami he said something about Rick Ross being on the album.
Yeah, I saw one of those like artist Instagram pages like with that they post a bunch of like art material. They posted every billboard together. I had no idea what that was. I thought that was something like forever ago.
No, that was like from like last night into today.
Is the cover gonna be that with the pregnant ladies or whatever on it?
Yeah, he said that was, or I don't know if Drake said that, but like his like manager or something said that like that was like gonna be the cover. So I don't know. I guess
I don't hate that cover. I actually kind of like it. I mean, it's definitely better.
It's different, but it's whatever.
It's better than just a black square.
Yeah, I mean,
you can disagree with me if you think Kanye.
No, I mean, I think it's just I don't really know. I don't know why he did it, but like, I mean, I'd rather be like nothing than like something stupid though.
Oh, you think it? Well, then say that. I didn't know you thought Drake's cover was stupid.
No, I don't think it's stupid. It's just he's a grown man and his album cover is emojis. That I just think it's kind of weird.
But see, that's why. But name the last time Drake has. All right, this might be a controversial take, but name the last time Drake has ever acted like a grown man.
Yeah, he hasn't.
I mean, just look at Tootsie Slide. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, never. So it fits his personality. I think even the album is just child. It's like the name "Certified Lover Boy" is definitely.
Yeah, I have all the features on here if you want to read them, like all the signs.
Yeah, go ahead.
So it said, "Hey New York, the GOAT is on Certified Lover Boy." So he's talking about Jay-Z. Yeah, okay. He said, "Hey Toronto, the best rapper alive who signed me in 2009 is on College Lover Boy." I said college is on Certified Lover Boy. That's Lil Wayne. Then he said, "Hey Houston, the hometown heroes on the album." That's Travis Scott. Then he said, "Hey Cleveland, Cutter is on the album," which is Kid Cudi. Then he said, "Hey Atlanta, Slime, Pluto, Savage, and Baby are on it," which is 21 Savage, Future, yeah. And then, "Hey California, Giveon and Ty Dolla $ign are on Certified Lover Boy." So
gotcha. This might, and this is gonna sound really bad to anybody who's listening, but this might have to be my first Drake album I listened to. Never listened to one.
You know, like I mean, like all the way through, or just like in general.
All the way through. I mean, of course, I've heard songs.
I mean, yeah. I don't really. I don't think I actually no. I do think I listened to Dark Lane demo tapes all the way through. That came out like a year and a half ago, but like
I can check. Like, I don't think I've listened to any all the way through.
His albums usually are like kind of long, but I think this one's only gonna be 12 songs, or that's what people have been saying. So,
be honest with you, I was that guy that did not care for Drake because he was like what was popular at the time, and I was against like the popular music, and everybody listened to him. Although that started to change because I definitely listen to what you would call like mainstream music now.
I mean, I'm not huge on Drake, but I mean, I like Drake enough to like listen to a whole album of his.
When Drake was like huge, I mean, he's always been huge, but when his albums were kind of a big deal, like people that I knew started listening to him, it was the Future collab album or whichever.
Yeah, it was like 2015.
Yep, and then Views came out. Everybody freaked out.
Yeah, that had a lot of hit songs on it.
But then I don't think that was as big as More Life. I think was like huge.
More Life was like, that's the thing. More Life wasn't like that good. I mean, I like Passion Fruit and I like the one with Travis Scott, but like other than that, I didn't think it was that good of an album.
I do love Passion Fruit. That's like
Views is like a lot better than More Life was.
Really?
And I'm not even huge on Views.
Well, I guess Views had actually. I take that back. Views did have a lot of.
Views had like Hotline Bling and like One Dance, which were like really big, and then.
Yep. And it had. I remember Keep the Family Close. I think was like huge. Yeah, it had a good amount, but just by those two songs. Scorpion, I remember...
Scorpion wasn't that good, and it was like 40 songs.
Was Scorpion the one when Spotify changed like all the playlist covers to just Drake?
Probably. Scorpion was big when it came out, but...
I remember Spotify, I guess, got bought out by Drake and his label, and this guy was like, I'm just trying to listen to my gospel music, not Drake.
Yeah, I think Scorpion is like... his highest like streamed album, but like it's like one of his worst. Like Scorpion is not good.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like I don't know. Maybe I gotta listen to Dark.
Well, anything Drake drops is gonna be like huge in like streaming numbers, like no matter how good it is.
Yeah, I mean he can pretty much drop anything at this point. The first song that I genuinely was like, I mean I like some older Drake songs, such as Find My Love, I think is what it is, or something like that. Yeah, I like that song a lot, but my first like song I genuinely was like, okay, I like this Drake song was God's Plan, and that is like the most generic, basic
God's Plan I liked when it first came out because I was in like 7th grade, so like everything that was popular was just like good to me, but like God's Plan is not like my favorite song. Like it's kind of corny now when I go back and listen to it.
Oh, it's super corny. I think there's something about like 2017.
That whole album Scorpion was kind of corny. That's why I mean I like Nonstop and I like 8 out of 10, but that was really.
You think Dark Lane demo tapes isn't corny?
No, I mean I actually like the album because it was supposed to be like not really like unreleased stuff, but stuff that had been leaked and like I guess like throwaways. But I actually like that album.
I find that when artists don't really try, they end up making like the best music somehow.
Yeah, it had a lot of like I wouldn't say like experimental stuff, but like it had 2 drill songs on it. It had that Playboi Carti type song, and then it had like Chicago Freestyle, which was really good.
I do kind of think Drake is corny in a way. I mean, I don't really agree with that now. I do still really like. I like Drake as an artist. I don't know about him as a person, but I do find that he just like finds the trend and then like he makes it himself.
I mean, yeah, that's like his own.
Because we'll look back in 5 years and be like, that whole album sounded corny because it had 2 drill songs on it, and we're not about the drill rap no more.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's best like when he's ripping off other sounds, though. That's the thing.
When he's ripping off X,
yeah, when he gets X killed.
Oh my gosh, do you think not the whole getting X killed, but do you think? Sorry guys, our audio cut out there, but we're back. Talking about Drake again.
Yep.
Is that where we left off?
I don't even remember. Something about him ripping off other sounds.
Oh, yeah. The X thing. Do you think he ripped off... We're talking about XXX Tentacion, by the way. But do you think he ripped off the Look at Me flow or whatever?
What song was that supposed to be on? Where he ripped off the flow?
I think it was Scorpion. Because when did Look at Me come out?
2016, maybe?
It was that long ago?
Yeah, it was like his first like hit. I mean,
then it must have been Scorpion.
He died like he either died like before Scorpion came out or like right after, because he died like the summer of 2018, and then Scorpion I know came out in 2018.
Well, I think it was supposed to be on Scorpion, which he performed live, and then that's like the big video everybody was referencing. Okay. This was like before X was blowing up. Like that was the only song he had. This was before 17. Honestly though, like at that time I was like all for it. I was like, because I didn't really like Drake, so I was like, yeah, he probably did steal his flow or whatever, but I don't really know the big deal. Like everybody steals flows now. So I don't really...
Yeah, I think it's hard to be like original on every song you do. Like,
yeah, or you just do the same flow on literally everything, like the Migos or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I'm not talking crap. It's just like it's not a big deal anymore. Back in 2017, 2016, I'm sure it was.
Yeah,
I listen to 2017 like generic hip hop, and I'm like, what was this like era?
Yeah, like 2016 hip hop was like just like a weird place. Like SoundCloud was huge. Like it was, yeah. I don't
It was
know.
kind of cool though, because you could like blow up like from just the internet. You could be Lil Pump
Yeah.
and blow up and get a 8 out of 10 from Anthony Fantano.
Yeah, exactly.
We're about to go see Trippie Redd.
Oh yeah. What is that in like 2 weeks?
So not this upcoming week, but the next
It's
week.
a week after.
What do you think?
2 weeks from, or a week from Wednesday. What do I think?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm excited.
Okay, do you think he can sing live or?
Probably. I mean, a lot of people can't sing live, and I think Trippie Redd's probably like going to be a prime example of that.
Trust me, I saw, this is totally not rap music, but I saw Alessia Cara sing live, and she's great.
I mean, actual singers, I'm sure, can sing live, but people that do like melodic rap aren't really like true singers, though.
Honestly, I think that he'll sing live if his set is like big enough. The only person I don't think is gonna sing like a majority live is Sofago.
Oh yeah, well he like relies off autotune, so yeah, I mean,
but
Ian
like,
Dior has a nice voice, so I'm sure he'll do his stuff live, but I don't.
What song does he have?
I think Mood is probably his biggest song, but that has 24K Golden in it.
Yeah.
And then he has like, I don't really know if you know his other stuff. I know a few of his songs because I like he has Prospect with Lil Baby. That song's pretty good, and he has like a few other ones, but
that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I'll have to listen to him before we go. I forget it's so soon. I'm excited for it. I just hope that it is good overall because I don't even know. I'm worried.
I'm sure. I think any concert live, it's hard to like go to like an actual like live concert and be like, yeah, this wasn't that good. Just like the atmosphere is cool.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I think I've been fortunate enough to not go to a bad live concert, but I don't know. This could be my first one. I
also like Trippie Redd a lot, though. I mean, I don't know how you're not like as big on Trippie Redd as I am, though. So.
Well, okay, so the only time I've ever thought that people don't like, obviously when you rap and you sing a lot, you do need to have like automated lyrics to like fill in. I've learned that just from performing live myself. You need to breathe, so you need like the track to cover you sometimes. But one time I saw Comethazine performing live. And this man was saying like the ad libs, and that was it. The track was like rapping for him.
Yeah, I don't know.
But that's Comethazine. I feel like I don't even know what to say about him.
Comethazine, so yeah, I don't know what you expect.
I don't know if I'd pay more than $20 for a Comethazine ticket, to be honest.
No, I don't think I'd even waste my like time to go to a Comethazine concert. Because everybody there is gonna want to like rob you anyway. So like,
no, I'm pretty sure if I went to a Comethazine concert, it's all white people.
Yeah, it's like trashy like white boys. That's who listens.
I mean, hey, I'd be there too, so you know what it is.
Yeah.
Trippie Redd, is probably gonna be all white people. No, that's actually not true, because
it depends on what. I mean, his new album has a lot of like people listening to it, but if he does like his like all the like white like alt emo chicks loved Pegasus and like the rock album he did with that, so
yeah, I guess alternative people do like Trippie Redd, which is majority white from what I know, but I could be wrong about that. I don't want to assume.
Yeah,
it'll be white. It'll be a good mix probably, but his new Rage album, I don't know. We might get it. How I imagine it, since we're sitting in the lawn, is that it's a bunch of like frat boys,
yeah, probably,
and they're like
all
drinking,
from, like,
and they're just gonna like throw alcohol all over us.
Yeah, probably.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna rage. Oh, and I told you I got the tickets for Playboi Carti, right? Yeah, we got tickets to see Playboi Carti, which I almost considered. I'm glad we didn't, now that I think about it, but I almost considered getting floor tickets for us.
I mean, I don't think you really. Yeah, I mean, yeah, people are gonna go hard at that concert. Like,
who was it that told me? Justin, my friend Justin was telling me that he has some song, and it's like the literal like Rage song. It's on Die Lit.
Oh, Die Lit. It's R.I.P. I think.
Yep, R.I.P.
Yeah, I like that song a lot, but yeah, we're gonna die. That's
that he's gonna perform that song, and we are gonna die.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that when he was at like Rolling Loud or whatever it was. He was like, yeah, he's like, I want y'all to be safe and everything, like safety first. And he said, nah, screw that. And then he just started like, everybody just started like, he started like this huge mosh.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah. One time I did actually talk to Justin and I was like, you want to go see Playboi Carti? Because he was in the area again. And he was like, honestly, dude, like, no, because the mosh is so aggressive and people are so aggressive in it.
Yeah, him and
we would
Travis
die.
Scott have like the like worst moshes.
Really?
Like their music, like is like.
I'm a little worried.
Did you ever watch the Travis Scott documentary on Netflix? It came out like a couple years ago.
No, but I heard it was good actually.
It was pretty good actually. Yeah, it had like it showed like his concerts and there was people like getting like taken out on like stretchers and stuff. Like there's one like got shut down because too many people got like hurt and they had to like
crazy.
leave.
I'll need Q to throw his body around.
yeah. Q's the only one that can save us.
That's crazy, dude. I'm a little worried about.
I can imagine Zakor. Like him just stand like the most straight face.
Zakor wouldn't say anything. He'd be getting pushed around.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, that's actually so scary. Yeah, I mean, now that I think about it, we might get pushed off the nosebleeds.
Yeah, no, I'm not letting anybody do that to me though. Like there's one of us is going off and it's not going to be me.
Oh, okay, I see. I got us like front row. We're like right in the front row, so we literally are sitting on the balcony, like hanging off.
I don't. So. Do you know what that like place is that it's at? Because I've never heard of it.
I don't know. I haven't either, but it's like it's big. It's like JPJ.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense.
It's huge. So I mean, I don't think it. I mean, we're gonna be able to see them clearly. We're like sitting right in the center. Like we're not gonna miss anything. Yeah. The only thing we're gonna miss is the mosh, and I don't think that's a bad thing.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
So, but I don't know. Did he say if anybody's opening for him?
No, I didn't say on like the like poster thing. I guess that like if he had any like guests or anything. But I mean, he might do something.
I honestly don't think because most concerts they start at like 6 or 7 or something, so you have time for the opening act or whatever. But his concert starts at 8, so I almost feel like it's just gonna all be him, which would be crazy. I wouldn't be
surprised. Yeah,
that'd be crazy. No, that's not true. I saw 21 Pilots, and hey, you know what? If I went to a 21 Pilots concert and I had fun, we'll be fine at the Trippie Redd concert.
Yeah,
because if you think Trippie Redd's alt, heck no.
Well, I mean, yeah. Makes sense.
They're actually really good live, but I saw them live and they did have an opener, but they did like 2 acts. They went really long, which I mean, it was good. It was entertaining, but no, they're cool. They're pretty cool.
Well, I told you me and Dylan are going to see Claire Rosencrantz in November.
Oh, okay. Dang, you get to see 3.
Yeah, I'm going to 3 concerts in like the next like 4 or 5 months.
Oh, actually, I'm going to 3 as well because we're seeing Trippie Redd, and then Autumn and I are going to see Jonas Brothers. Which
yeah, you told me
I think I'll enjoy that. And then I guess you're kind of going to see. Isn't Claire Rosencrantz like alternative?
Yeah, she's like alt pop, like that.
Okay, that'll be cool. And then Playboi Carti to finish it off.
Yeah,
we'll die right before Christmas.
Yeah. It's like 4 days for Christmas. It's the day after my birthday, so
that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, he might be. People are saying he might drop a new album. September
I was gonna
13th.
say, do you think he will? Before?
I don't know. I mean, I don't really know it. I mean, I know the tour is called Narcissist, but I don't know why he'd say 9/13 when he announced the tour like August like 30th.
Is that the first? Is that the first date? 9/13.
Yeah, well, no, the first concert day is until like October, like middle of October.
Oh, he might.
So
I mean,
don't know
might
what
drop.
9/13 means.
He'll probably drop at least like a new single or something.
Yeah, people are saying it might be like a clothing drop or something, or it's just a tour. But I don't know why he'd put 9/13 if there's like that's not significant.
Well, I think people tend to drop out. Well, that's not completely true because I went to a Lecrae concert and he hadn't dropped an album. He dropped an album right after the tour. And it's like,
well, I mean, a whole lot of Roy dropped like not extremely long ago. So.
Right. I figure that's mostly the theme for this one.
Probably.
Did he do a tour right after that, or is this the first tour?
No, I mean the only thing he's done is like Rolling Loud or wherever that concert was a few months ago. But
I'm pretty excited for it. I was surprised Trippie Redd dropped such a long album right before his tour because that's crazy. That'll be like all new songs.
Oh, Chartway Arena is Old Dominion's basketball stadium.
Okay, so I almost said something about ODU, and I'm like, I don't think
it's their basketball.
Yep, you're right because when I was on their ticket website, it said something about ODU, and I was like, I don't think we have an ODU in Virginia, but it's
Old Dominion. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, that's pretty cool then. Yeah, it's huge. I saw it. It looked just like JPJ, which is
Yeah, I
our
mean, it
basketball
basically is.
arena. So, yep. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and end the podcast there. We've taken up a good enough amount of your time. Honestly, I didn't get to what I was thinking we'd get to. I was thinking about talking about other stuff, but I'm glad we talked about what we did because I enjoyed it. But yeah, anyways, just a reminder, we are going to, sorry, not we, me. Sorry, Ryan, I cut you out. But
Yeah.
I'm going to be starting a new podcast probably fairly soon. And again, it's called Look What I Found on SoundCloud. So be sure to keep an eye out for that. That's going to be pretty cool, highly anticipated by myself. I don't know if anybody's going to listen to it, but yeah, be sure to check it out. Also, our podcast is now available on iTunes and Google along with Spotify. So you guys can go and listen to it on any platform you want. There's also extra ones, but I figured nobody else uses anything other than Spotify, Google, or iTunes. Don't you think?
I mean, yeah, those are the main ones. So yeah.
So, yep, go check us out on there. It's called The Radical Culture Podcast because we're making some big changes here. We will see you guys later. Peace.